swap with blue pants. Those are nice. Do they always have white pants? Wow. They literally got white pants and gray pants, that's it. Alright, I'm gonna do this one then. Alright, I'm wearing all the black and the white. Alright. Let's get it.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the SEC, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Knights will boot it away to start the game.
Oh shit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rebels offense will have the football first. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this high-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
And this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, David, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our...
Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. My, oh my, 41 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense...
Actually, I'm gonna check it. Just to see if the game's like that this year. So we got number 3, and we're caught up by number 8. Number 3 has an 88 speed on UCF. Number 8 has a 91. Okay, perfect. I will take it.
Just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot for the end zone.
What a fucking
Touchdown,
play.
Ole Miss. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
Two lefties, man. West Virginia has a lefty and now this dude. What a throw. What a catch.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UCF Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying go...
Oh, a lot of space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights with the 1st and 10. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. They'll go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here's a hit.
Yes, sir.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Knights will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming.
He's an 86 overall. He can run the ball. This dude is an 81 overall. Duncan Grant. Sophomore. He can't run as much. He's probably got better. Oh yeah, he can definitely run with it. 80 and that dude, Sayer Johnson. 89, 86, 91 acceleration. He's gonna be the star. Obviously he can throw. Throw power's there, yo. Yeah.
For the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. That gives him 54 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. The most mind-boggling stat from last season is that Ole Miss trailed for a grand total of 2 minutes all year long and somehow lost 3 games and missed the playoff.
Yeah, it was incredible, but it was a great year. You saw the line of scrimmages for Ole Miss really take over. Offense and defensive lines, that was the strength of their team that allowed them to thrive, to win more games, to be more dominant. Palmer reloading a lot of guys in those new spots.
Including a quarterback. No more Jackson Dart. Obviously, he was a huge part of their success. Last several years, really, You always expect Lane Kiffin to find a good one, but this year that position's got to play well.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. And the Rebels brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Really no drama at all to making that call and going for it on 4th down, and they make it pay off.
No drama. It'd be drama if you didn't go for it. If you were that big of a scaredy cat and you didn't want to go for it on 4th down, you need to find some other game to play.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. He'll take the deep shot.
What a
Got it inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Wade.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This 3rd side, wow.
The Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He takes it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. To the air, it's Simmons. Pressure coming. This one will be stopped.
Look at this, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, dude. How am I supposed to step up and do anything? I tried to take off running, bro. Now, I should have waited for X to cross because I had a clean pocket. But I seen that hole open up. Look at this, dude. Look at this. block. First off, block. And they made it like he big hit me, like 51 wasn't even there. Why is 51 not blocking, dude?
Game. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. You started the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Got a little space. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They go to the ground. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. The Knights headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Burke. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Let's go. Pick it up.
Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play, and this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over LSU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Took care of it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it.
I'll take that.
It's picked off and another empty drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Yeah, we're getting that quarterback. We're hurrying the shit out of him.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators.
Going for the big play. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Picked the wrong play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Dude, it picked the wrong fucking play. That's not the play I picked, bro. I didn't know he was doing a halfback.
In a first half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Is that going to be a thing now? You're going to pick the
So
wrong
the
play?
offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
They get to your, they make so much noise, you end up picking the wrong god fucking damn play.
Looking for a crease. It's Nixon. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Jackson will throw. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Knights send out the punt unit.
Yeah, well, I'm going to stop doing that now.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Power football with the run. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to him again. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're going going to go for it on 4th down with a couple of good options, a first down or a touchdown. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the mark.
It's set up to where you're never going to get it. You're never going to get a 4th down conversion on a run play. This is why. As soon as I give him the ball, I can't go to the left, right? I can't go to the left because number 2's there. It's a safety blitz. So I cut up the middle. I made the open cut. But look, as soon as you make the cut, their guy pushes 62 into the hole and keeps you from getting it. They always, this is programming. The game is programmed to stop you short of the line. And honestly, should have been able to hit and run to the left. I should have been able to bounce right there to the left. I should have been able to just keep pushing to the left. But because the game doesn't want you to cross to the 1-yard line, they immediately pull you down. It's just...
Turn it over on downs. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to the running game. He's loose. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half.
And I didn't realize they get the ball to start the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Knights will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Takes it on the return. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Rushes on him. Got a man. It's high. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Just ran him over. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Finds a little space. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
I don't know what they're.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a line.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. West Virginia managed to eke out the...
And he pumps it up inside the 20. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
They're boot out of their own stadium.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And they'll start this drive off in business. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For UCF,
the kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Nixon. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Quarterback making checks.
All right, now let's go get 6.
Go. We will.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. They wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Holds it in and looking upfield.
He's got too much fucking play on.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line.
Now they're fucking guys.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, third and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on first and second or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Punt is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lee. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. and they couldn't make the connection on the long.
He just throws, dude. I let go of it way earlier. He just fucking throwing it too hard, bro.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He breaks a tackle. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Brown will throw it. Got a man, it's Jenkins.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Knights need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Unloads to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Simmons. Snags it.
First down.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Harrison Wallace, great job. I threw it way too early. Boom.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 12 over LSU. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Farmer. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
That looks real. That fucking defensive end, that he probably don't have to get another sack the rest of the season and he'll get the Heisman. God damn. That defensive end.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
6 sacks, 5 sacks.
And he tacks on the extra point. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Brown wants to pass. Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find its score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jenkins. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Richardson. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Killed him. 14 in the first, 7 in the second, 14, 17. We only had 16 first down. 330. They didn't even have 100 yards total. 31 rushing yards. No picks though. So he's clean. 13 carries, 123 yards, and like that, 67. One touchdown. What about, let's see right here. Yeah, 5.5 sacks. I wonder how you say his name. Booman. Miela. Miela. Let's go with Miela. Oh, man. He's only 78 overall. He was out there getting fucking hell inside. 5.5. Plus your corner had to have the sack. You had the picks. So that 1.5 sacks for Harris. My linebacker PJ Daugherty had a pick. And then Jalen Braxton. Recovery, we had one for Devon Harris. Wow. Oh wait, let me count up. How many sacks we had total? Alright, so there's 6, 7.5, 8, 10. So 10.5 sacks. So you have to round up. I don't know how you can have an average half a sack. So 11 sacks. Damn. 11 sacks. That's crazy. 52. All because of defense. 2 shot plays to start the game. Oh, single game record broken. They set the Ole Miss single game sacks record. That's fucking cool. That's so cool. Hell yeah. That's so cool. Dylan Ferguson, Louisiana Tech, 45. Game. Okay. Never at the top. Ole Miss, Francis now, the all-time leader in sacks at Ole Miss. That's cool. And 5 sacks, 4 tackles, 6 tackles for loss. Damn. What a beast. I don't care about the recruiter on this one. Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Week. Not bad. National Defensive Player of the Week. Going into Kentucky next. Hell yeah. So, Ole Miss at Kentucky, West Virginia, all these are road. Okay. So I get an easy game against Appy State because I had to play Arkansas within the first game. at Oklahoma. There's fucking Lincoln Rowdy returning to normal. Those should be fun games. Clemson barely held on, 40 to 35. Barely. 235 yards. Damn. 15 catches. Alright. I'm off there. Gotta go to bed. Gotta go to work tomorrow. But that was a good day of games. And I'll be back at it tomorrow at some point. Hopefully. I'm not too tired after work.